this episode of Ball Hogs.
Our fire is raising hell. Get your butts in the water early and go all day.
I probably had 100 plus balls in my wetsuit.
Not picking leeches off your belly.
Tyler, I need you to go get the first aid kit for me right now. Hurry.
Yay. This pond is a death trap for a diver.
You have to be willing to let that gator come smell you.
No risk, no reward.
My name is Sam Snowden, and my company mines sunken treasure we call white gold. White gold, baby. We dive for golf balls. Millions are shot and sunk each year. We get them out of the water, back on the teeth. And that keeps us in the green. It's the toughest job in golf.
There's alligators,
Snakes,
Ow!
Snapping damn turtles.
leeches.
sharp objects.
Oh, you may not come out. Divers can pull in six figures if they have the grit. And I have some of the best golf ball divers in the world. Daniel, Darrell, Will, Kocell.
They're my balls. I want to bet.
We'll do just about anything to get the gold. They call us Ball Hogs, baby. Listen, our buyer is raising hell at me. They need more balls, need more balls.
I got your last shipment, man. We got to get more balls out of the water. Are you going to be able to work the stuff like it needs to be worked?
I'll spare you the excuses, but yeah, I agree. We need to, I got to tighten my guys up. I do. So, I hear you.
I appreciate it. Sooner the better.
Get your butts in the water early and go all day. I need you to work the whole ponds, and I need you to work all the ponds. If it's still 3 or 4 hours of daylight, I mean, what else you got to do? Sun up, sun down. That's how you make money. Job assignments. Darrell, Quail Ridge for you today, my friend. Close, but plentiful.
No one has dove it in at least a year, so hopefully I should have a pretty big number today.
It needs a cleaning. Daniel, Pinecrest, the honey hole.
I'm going to find as many balls as I can, and I'm not going to stop until they're cleaned out. We need to make sure the company's making money. Where's Will today?
Kocell and Will are in Savannah right now because they are our two most qualified alligator divers. Plain and simple. All right, enough wasted time today. If you're not blowing bubbles, you ain't making cash. Go get them. Make some money, guys.
Yeah.
10 fingers, 10 toes. I'll have 10 toes and 9.5 later.
Down in Savannah, Georgia, Will wakes up in his luxury accommodations for another day of gator training with Kocell.
When I'm out on the road, I might be working 4 days, I might be working 5 days. In order to save on expenses, I sleep in my van.
Will is going to be the next generation to step into doing it. Super self-motivated. He's focused. He gets up early. He's at the golf course early. He works till it's late. Non-stop, go.
Sam picked up some more coastal courses, so they really do need another diver down there, and that's why they're sending me back, to train a little bit more. The coastal courses get, 3 to 4 times as much play, so those courses are just stacked with balls. I mean, it puts a lot more money in my pocket to be able to work down there.
Yesterday, Will's gator training got off to a slow start.
This time of year, the gators tend to be holding their breath, sinking to the bottom and cooling off for 5 or 6 minutes, and they're just not cooperating because the water's exceptionally hot.
But today, it doesn't take long to spot an alligator.
It appears that a little 5-footer come out. Curiosity again, bubbles in the pond. That's what most of the little ones do. They're going to come real curious as what the bubbles are. You follow 16 feet, 20 feet away just on the outside. And if you happen to stick your head up, or if the bubbles are going to be a little bigger than what they're ready to anticipate, they'll back off. Santa Claus.
Will successfully swims with his first gator of the day. but forgets one of the basic rules of golf ball diving.
Never let me do that again. Make fun of me every time I talk about it. I start working a little bit, and I fill up both my hands and start to reach for the bag, realize it's not there. I forgot to put a bag on. Thinking that I was not going to get but maybe 20 or 30 balls, I just started stuffing them down my wetsuit. By the time I got to the end of the line, my suit was rather full, and I probably had 100 plus balls in my wetsuit. Total rookie move.
Rookie. Guess what? Your report card of an A just got bumped to a B. Nice job, ball hog. I'm not picking leeches off your belly. Got to work on a little bit more speed.
Yeah.
You're not leaving balls behind you, which is great. So just pick the speed up just a pinch and take a bag with you.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Well, you can't do any more in this pond. Let's go on to the other side. We got another 9 to swim, and let's see if we can find another lizard or two.
All right, good deal. Kocell is as good as a diver is really going to get. I see myself one day becoming that good. I absolutely know that with my work ethic, I can get there.
In Sanford, North Carolina, Darrell arrives at a course that hasn't been picked in some time.
Today, I'm diving Quail Ridge. No one has dove it in at least a year, so I'm sure I'm going to have a great day.
But Darrell's dreams of an easy day with a big haul are squashed when he discovers his first water hazard is a diver's nightmare.
Seeing this pond for the first time, this pond is garbage. There's lots of high grass. That's a death trap for a diver. You can't see where you are, you get disoriented. Something might just be waiting for me before I even get into the pond. So it's just, divers really don't like doing these ponds, but they're great money makers. This pond with the grass being so high, you can't even tell where the bank is. It looks like the bank is right here, but it's actually not. As soon as you step in there, get 1 foot in, you're going straight into the pond. So it's definitely not safe for golfers. So I don't know why they don't just cut it. I knew this was going to be a death trap.
Although his dive started out rough,
Man, I hope nobody's seen that.
Darrell finds 1,200 balls in no time. But now he has a more personal problem.
Man, I just realized my ring is missing. My wife is gonna kick my ass. How the hell can you lose your ring with gloves on?
While Darrell prepares to tell his wife the bad news, Daniel and Tyler truck over to Pinecrest Country Club, where Daniel tells his son how he's going to put his diving plan into play.
How many ponds at this place? It has 2 main ponds. The best one here is number 12. Hole number 12 is a really good hole because basically all you have is the tee box and the green and nothing but water in between. Essentially the fairway is the pond. It's been a while since I was here last. It's been about 4 years, so I'm expecting some pretty good numbers today.
Back at the warehouse, Sam tracks his monthly ball counts, and it's not pretty.
We're constantly under pressure from our buyer. Look, this is a numbers game, and they are smart. I mean, they know what they've got to have to meet their sales projections. If you're falling short, you're going to get the call.
Do it, Sam.
Sam's been out of the water for weeks since a snapping turtle took off the end of his finger.
There it is, folks.
With his buyers breathing down his neck, he knows he needs to get back in the water fast.
I need to be in the water swimming. I need to be making money. It takes my money to help cash flow this business. And right now, I'm dead weight.
He's hoping a doctor's visit later today will give him the all clear to dive and bring the ball hogs back up to par. Out on the Georgia coast, Kocell places a little wager for pulling balls. Rookie versus legend.
Big bag gets free dinner.
All right.
Okay? All right. Make it happen.
Kocell and I have a little bet between each other. We're on the same course, same pond, and he's actually given me the better line to go work. We'll see who wins. I think I'm going to take him.
If the CO willed it, a little competition, friendly wager over at dinner is another way of just saying, I'm still top dog. Dinner competition's over. You might want to swim some more to help pay for dinner when you're done, but come on out. That's a good bag.
You got about double already?
Yeah. I gave you the good side. You're supposed to be cranking over here.
You had a straight line. I had to go around a point.
I went 400 yards. Come on.
If I'd have went 5 more feet, there's a pile of them right there. That's why he wanted to pull me out, because he knew they were there too. He's worked that course plenty of times.
Which one's dinner?
I got dinner.
You got dinner?
I got dinner.
All right.
I'll buy you a beer too.
All right.
He is the best, but he wants everybody to know it a little bit too. If I get in, I pull 200 balls, he wants to pull 300. Now, he has an extreme competitive nature, and that's probably what made him so good. He does not want to show up with less balls than somebody else does.
My best single day of picking up golf balls is 28,000 balls in one day. That's a lot of golf balls. There's a lot of guys who would love to have that in 2 weeks, let alone a single day.
I just realized my ring is missing. I thought this pond was gonna be a death trap. Now I gotta deal with my wife.
Hi, babe.
How's it going? You having a super awesome day?
Yeah, I'm busy.
I got some bad news.
What?
I lost my ring in the pond.
What ring, Darrell?
My wedding ring.
How the hell did you lose another wedding ring?
I took my glove off and it was just gone.
Are you going back to find it?
I have to go find it.
Yeah, you gotta go find it. Find the ring, and then call me. Bye.
Finding a wedding ring in the pond, I need it in a haystack. There's no f***ing way I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna go to the store and just buy me a new one.
Darrell is under pressure from Sam to produce, so he moves on to the next water hazard. He'll just have to take the heat from the missus when he gets home. Meanwhile, over at Pinecrest, another very competitive diver hard at work has just hit a snag.
Tyler, I need you to go get the first aid kit for me right now.
Okay, man. I'll be right back.
When my father yells for the first aid kit, no questions asked. I go.
Over at Pinecrest, Daniel is in trouble.
Tyler, I need you to go get the first aid kit for me right now.
Okay, man. I'll be right back.
Hurry. This pond has a lot of obstructions in it.
I felt a really sharp stab in my leg, and I knew something had went through my suit and pierced my skin. This hurts like a son of a bitch.
I got a fishing lure in my leg.
Oh.
Yay.
I'm trying to think how I'm gonna get that out.
That fishing hook's definitely in there pretty deep. I tried to pull on a little bit, and I could tell that it was down in the meat.
Hang on.
I can tell this is hurting my dad because he has an extremely high tolerance for pain.
You just have to keep pushing it through until it punches through the other side. There's no other way.
Hold on to it because it'll shoot.
And then just take a pair of wire cutters, cut it off, and pull it back through.
This isn't cutting it. The metal that the fish hook is made out of is stronger than what the wire cutters are made out of. Just keeps bending the wire cutters every time I try to cut through it. Okay. I just want my dad to hurry up and get this hook out of his leg because I can tell he's in a lot of pain.
Normally, an open wound would keep a diver out of the water because of the risk of serious infection. However, Daniel is willing to chance it to get more balls.
He wants to make the day great, and he wants to be able to pull a ton of balls today, so nothing's going to stop him.
Picked up a few on my way out. Who's the best, man?
You are, man.
I'm finished with this course now. I worked both ponds. They're completely cleaned out. Nothing's gonna keep me out of the water. Nothing like that.
It's not better than it could have been.
Oh yeah, team effort.
gators are out, and Kocell is ready to push Will into another pond, hoping the rookie swims with ease and pulls a bunch of balls.
We're gonna get in the water, and I just want you to be comfortable. I'm gonna take your picture, pretty boy, with the GoPro, and we're gonna make you look good for Sam, so he can let you go and you can do what you want to do, all right?
Sounds good.
He's gonna come more closer to us once we get in, so let's just go ahead, get in slowly and see what he does.
Let's go do it. You know, they are a wild animal. They will surprise you sometimes. They're a part of this work, and you just have to be okay with it or you're not okay with it. It's that simple. I want to let Sam know, you know, I'm ready to be working these coastal courses. I'm ready to be in here with these gators.
Stay to the left of the stick, just swim that way down the back.
I want to be on these better courses and, you know, be able to pull better numbers and make more money. No risk, no reward.
His mouth is big. He can take you down and drown you at the bottom of the pond. When Will and I have been practicing, I would sneak up behind him and tap him or hit him on the leg, you know, and you get a little startle at him. He might break the surface like a submarine during the war, but he didn't run for the bank.
Like a guard dog, a 7-foot alligator comes out to protect the neighborhood.
Treat him like a dog. You put your hand out for him to sniff and smell it. You have to be willing to let that gator come smell you. Show that you're confident, you're comfortable around him. The gator's gonna feel that, your vibe. And Will does that. He gets in the water, and if a gator starts coming towards him, he stays doing what he's doing. And I have yet to see Will fail a test of a gator. He knows right away that if a gator gets a little close, show a little more of yourself. He sees you from the head up. That's all. You're just a little teeny tiny target. But as he gets closer, you just step up a little bit, and all of a sudden you've got chest, you've got a couple arms. You've gotten bigger, and the gator will pause.
Will stands fast, and the alligator heads home.
I've been swimming right up to them and trying to get right up in their face, and for some reason, they're not wanting to stay. I'm spooking them, and they're heading out. So the gators have more of a problem with me than I have with them.
You see what he did? As we got close to him, he stayed away. If he comes up and puffs up his chest, if you puff up yours, they'll stand down. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Good job. The fact that we've had a couple encounters with a couple gators and he hasn't even hesitated once, I have absolutely no problem as far as with telling Sam, get out of Will's way. He's going to get in the water. He's going to take care of the job and get it done.
Will proves he can swim with alligators and manages to pull a big old bag of balls right out from under the gator's nose.
That's a bunch of money right there.
I'm seeing my doctor right now, and I'm shaking all over, so I must be feeling nervous.
Morning, Sam. How are you?
Good.
How's it going?
I hope good.
I hope good too. All right. I'll be with you in a minute.
Thank you.
Just have a seat, okay?
Thank you, thank you. If the doctor doesn't give me, the report, that I can get back in the water, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Sam's in for a checkup on his severed fingertip. On Sam's last dive, a snapping turtle bit the end of his finger clean off. Any more setbacks could drastically affect his business.
Hey, how's it going, sir? How are you?
Hey.
I hope the doctor tells me today that I can get back in the water and start making some money.
We'll let Linda take those stitches out today, and then what I'd like you to do is apply a light coat of polysporin once a day and leave it open to the air. I'll also take out these donor sites. Al Sam's finger is doing great. He had a partial amputation. We debrided it, and then we took some skin from his upper arm, and we did a full-thickness skin graft. Graft looks great. Good take. We might send you next door and let the therapist work with you on a couple of sessions to get that finger moving, and also it's gonna be real sensitive where you cut it off,
right.
And then work on some things to toughen it up and desensitize it, and that should fix you up. If you're not gonna get it wet till next week, you should be good to go.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.
And check you back probably in about 3-4 weeks just to make sure it's doing okay.
That's awesome news. I'll be back in the water pulling balls in the next 5 or to 7 days, and I couldn't be more excited. It's yee-hoo!
All right, I let Linda do her magic, and good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
My pleasure.
Yes. All right, Sam, I'm gonna lay you back.
I got my finger back, baby. I am officially a 9-finger golf ball hog. The only one on the team, but I can still whoop the ass.
Darrell may have lost his wedding ring, but he also finds a few other treasures he can take home to the missus.
I was looking for a gold mine, not a junkyard. I guess somebody was moving and got upset and just threw that shit. Ooh, a motorboat.
After a successful ball hogging trip, Will returns to the warehouse. Sam keeps his good news from the doctor on the down low, anxious to hear how the rookie fared diving with gators.
Good to see you back with all your fingers and toes.
Everything went good. I didn't have no problems with them. Obviously, I was able to work with gators. So you're either fine with it or you're not.
Cocell's giving you the green light.
Absolutely, yeah. He said I was good to go as long as I stayed off his courses.
And ready to go out by yourself?
Oh, yeah.
It will be huge for Will, because those are the ponds that nobody hogs, and that's where the balls are. You have such an opportunity here. Great for the company. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with Kocell. And you ain't no rookie, brother. The fact that we have 2 guys that really perform well in the water with gators is phenomenal. Huge asset.
I'll bring them back.
I'll pay you. Big things are coming, man, especially for you.
There's no doubt I am the next Kocell, and nobody's going to stop me.
You got grit, and you got no fear, and big cahoon nuts. You finish this, I go write the check. Ka-ching.
I'll live with that, man.
Deal?
Deal.
Save my damn back.
As the Hogs strive to hit the buyer's demand, Sam hopes his clearance to dive and his rising star will help get the ball hogs back in the game. Today's ball count, 14,100 golf balls.